You are now listening to the sounds of Mood Swing Music Group.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. And I know you saw the topic, and the topic today is, man, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, man, I'm gonna start by saying that this is the 100th video for my channel. This is video number 100. Never thought about getting to 100. Never thought about the whole YouTube channel thing the way everybody else think of it, but this is video number 100, man. So I wanted to do something a little different, you know what I'm saying, break it up a little bit, so we're not talking about tips and tricks. We just gonna talk about it, man. And so lately, man, the last couple videos on my channel, man, we've been talking about sound, and everybody was talking about Akai, and you know, all these different companies are just pushing product on the producers and stuff like that, man. And I just feel like the conversation started with the brother EA Ski talking about sound and converters, and just talking about how overall that these companies really just kind of pushing whatever they want to push on us, right? And I want to reiterate that, and I want to go a little further into that by having a conversation with everybody that come to my channel, right? So let me start by saying this, man. In no way, shape, or form am I ever condemning anybody for using the MPC-X or MPC-XSE. Never. If that's your tool of choice, man, use that motherfucker to the best of your ability. Get what you can get out of it. Make it do what it do. I'm here to tell you, like, I'm not here to knock you for that, right? Because you could easily look around my studio and say, why you using that? Or why you using that? Or why you do that? And that's just the way that game go, right? We all feel a certain way about certain products and shit like that. So I'm not condemning you. No way, shape, or form, man. Matter of fact, I even thought about buying one at one point. I see the brother EA Ski already got one. He got one, right? He used one. So it ain't that we condemning you for it, right? It's just that in my experience with having a studio and really putting the work in, man, it's like, man, you know, these companies need to do a little bit better by us, man. I mean, and we the only ones that can demand that they do better by us, right? So it's gonna take us as a collective to say we done. It's gonna take all of us to say, man, I'm done, right? And if we leave it on the shelf, they'll know that we done, right? If we put our foot down and say we want better, they gonna have to listen, right? Because at the end of the day, they push that equipment out there to us, the producers, the engineers. They push it to us, bro. So I don't think nobody was being malice or anything in the way they was talking, man. I just think everybody got a certain level of passion for hip-hop and music, right? To where sometimes people get rubbed the wrong way, right? I mean, I've been rubbed the wrong way before, and it ain't no big deal. I'm still here, right? I survived. So it ain't like you can't survive being rubbed the wrong way. So my thing is, man, that's what it all started from, man. And I think we need to acknowledge the fact that I'm never on my channel condemning you for what you use and how you use it, right? Because at the apex of all of this, I would love to be sitting in the room with all of y'all and all of us doing the same thing. And I don't give a what piece of equipment you use, but we getting busy. So that's just where I'm at with it. First and foremost, I love hip hop. I love music. So I wanted to get that part out the way, man, up front, because, you know, I started noticing like certain things, and we'll get to that in a minute in the video. So, you know, I get to what I was noticing in a minute. I like to say shout out to all the subs, man, all the subscribers, man. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Since this whole dialogue came about, man, I done got about 200 plus new subscribers, man, that I didn't expect to get, right? So I'm just gonna say this, man. Just from you guys hearing my voice, if y'all like what y'all been hearing, if y'all like my commentary, I'm gonna do a better job of coming on here and speaking directly to you guys, so that you guys can know how I feel and how I feel about certain stuff and what I'm doing, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because for a long time, my channel, man, I'm just doing tutorials, right? It's just little tips and tricks and stuff like that. I come on, I do my tips and tricks, and I'm gone, and you never really get to hear from me. So I'm gonna do a better job, man, at like just chopping it up, right? And just doing that whole thing. So shout out to the subs, man. Shout out to the subscribers. I got some things I want to say to the subscribers, though, and to the people watching these videos. I'm just gonna say this, man, and I'm gonna be as honest as I can be in this moment, right? If you like the information, if you into music, if you into music production, and you listening to brothers and brothers telling you straight up what's going on, how they feel about stuff, giving you honest opinions, honest dialogue, and really breaking it down to you, and you coming back for more, hey man, subscribe, bro. It's free. It's free. It's free to subscribe to a channel. It don't cost you nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say that because I look at the brother EA Ski channel, man, and when all this first started, he had like 12,500 some subscribers, right? And it's been over a month now, and he got 12,700 some subscribers. And it's just like, that's funny to me, right? I think that's like the biggest joke, right? Because you got guys out here in the game, and they're selling y'all this equipment that these companies get this equipment to, and they got y'all buying this equipment from these guys, right? And these guys come on every week. I don't have to say their names. Look at their channels. Every week they promoting something else from these companies. And these guys got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and got YouTube plaques on the wall. Not nan time these guys gave you any game on nothing. And let me be real clear to you, man. A lot of these guys, only about themselves. Now, I don't want to get into that too much. We're going to leave that where it is. But, I mean, they just making money, man. They selling you shit. They got you hitting those affiliate links. And I don't have a problem with that, man. But my thing is this, man. If we're going to respect hip-hop and respect each other as a hip-hop community, as a music community online, like I said in my last video, man, or the video before that, we just can't be dropping a link in the description for everything, bro. We can't, man. I just feel like we can't, bro. Like, at what point, man, do I honestly give you some information without dropping a link in the description? So that's what I want to say to the subs, man. I mean, I'm not out here caping for EA Ski or myself or whatever, right? Talking about subs, right? But it's like, it's amazing to me, cats who give you the information don't get the subscribership that the other cats get. You know, they sit up on their lives and smoke weed and smoke Black and Milds, and it's just like, really? Really? Like, on some G, man, like, there should be no smoke in your studio, bro, around your equipment. But that's a whole nother conversation. You know what? That's a whole nother video, because I get into that, and I will tell you in detail what smoke does to your equipment, to your sliders and faders and all that stuff, and your buttons. Love the subscribers, man. I love the comments. I mean, man, the comments have been incredible. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of a few, and we're gonna get to that a little bit later in the video. But the comments have been exceptional, bro. Like, I've been getting some comments from people, man. It's like real deal, man. Like, I see that people engage, man, and they really mess with music, and they mess with what's going on right now in music, man, as we move forward and try to get everybody to a point to where we on the same page and handling business and getting it in, man. And I just appreciate it, man. It's dope. It's super dope. I love it, man. And I never thought that I would like reading the comments, man, but I do, man. I do. And it's dope, man. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. Even if it ain't nothing but a thumbs up or whatever, or a fire emoji, keep doing what you're doing, man. Those comments mean something, man. And next up, man, I like to really give a special shout out to EA Ski, man. And I'm gonna tell you why though. Cause the more I got into this, man, and the more I really thought about this, and more I delve into it, man, I'd started settling too. And I'm gonna tell you how, man. I'd started kind of settling, right? I'd started kind of making some of this digital stuff my go-to because it was quick, because of the workflow. And the more I sat down and listened to the brother, man, and he was asking the question, like, what would you rather have, workflow or, you know what I'm saying, or good sound? And it was just like, I looked around my studio, man, and I started looking at my synthesizers that I never get rid of because of the sound. I look at my MPCs that I never get rid of because of the sound. I actually do sound design on my MPCs. So when I started listening to that, I was like, man, I didn't feel victim of it too, man, because we all love the convenient thing, right? Everything convenient, we love it, man. We love just getting stuff quick. And even us veterans, man, that's been doing it for a while. I mean, I like stuff quick too, right? So we got to keep in mind that we ain't just talking to everybody else. We fall victim of it too, man. And I just want to give them a special shout out, man, for just like keeping everybody focused on sound, man, and bringing everybody back to sound, and not only bringing us back to sound, emphasizing it. Because he had like Dave Ransom on his channel and stuff like that, man. And it's like when you listen to those guys, man, everybody talking about sound, bro. And then like, for me, sound is everything, right? Like, I choose the monitors in my studio because of sound. I choose to have certain MPCs because of the sound. You see what I'm saying? I choose to have certain interfaces because of the sound. I choose to have certain mixers in my studio because of the sound. You know what I'm saying? So when I really get down to it and think about it, it's like I'm glad he brought us all back, man, and kind of, you know, got us back thinking about what we doing and not just doing. Because, you know, it's easy to just start doing, right? The new thing come out and you just buy the new thing and you start learning it and you go with it and you do your thing or whatever. And it is what it is. We all do it. I've done it. And I'm going to tell you, for a while, my weapon of choice that had me sidetracked was Machine, Native Instruments. So, and then I noticed by the time all this had culminated, I started implementing my MPCs into Machine and started trying to enhance certain things and make samples sound a certain way. So I was, at some point, I was gravitating back to sound. It just took this conversation to make me really focus on it and say, you know what? We need to get back. We need to get our way back to it, right? So that's what I want to say about that, man. Shout out to EA Ski, man, for getting us back focused, man. Getting us back on point. Making sure that we do things the way we should be doing it to make sure hip-hop lasts another 50 years. You know what I'm saying? The next thing I really want to talk about is the haters. I mean, you got a lot of detractors out here, man. It's just, I mean, some people, I get that you set in your ways, right? And I understand that, and I don't care. I don't care that you set in your ways. That ain't a problem for me. You don't pose a problem to me. You don't threaten me by being set in your ways. But what I have a problem with is those guys that set in their ways getting in the comments of my video and saying stupid shit to my subscribers. You see what I'm saying? Because I pride myself on being here for the young guys, not the young guys. I'm gonna stop saying the young guys, being here for the beginner producer. The guy that's looking for the information to know which direction to go. That's who I'm here for. So when guys get in my comments, man, like one guy got in my comments talking about, look at him sitting around all these MPCs that do the same thing. And the minute I read your comment, the first thing I thought was, you lack so much knowledge about music production. Because that was stupid. That was just stupid. For you to say that the MPC 4000 do the same thing as the MPC 5000, let me know that you don't know your shit. And you need to sit down and learn your shit. You really need to sit down, bro, and get busy. If you want me to, man, I could send you the manual to the 4000 and the manual to the 5000. And I'll let you read both of them, front to back. And then I'll let you correct your comment in those comments, and then I'll switch your comment out. Because until then, you don't know your shit, bro, and I know you don't know your shit. Because anybody who got a 5000 and a 4000 will tell you, man, it's a stark difference. It's a big difference. Big difference. But you don't know your shit. And you the type guy that spew misinformation out there to guys that's trying to learn. And I'm going to leave you where you at. I'm going to leave you right where you at. When I read your comment, I was like, dummy. Dummy. You a dummy. And that's just the way I feel about it, man. I ain't been doing this almost 30 years to not know the difference between a 4000 and a 5000. But later for you. And you know, you got other haters, man, who get in the comments, you know, because we was discussing the price of the MPC XSC, and I had a guy get in the comments like, yeah, $2,500 ain't no money. That ain't no money. It's like, that's cool. It's like, if you got it, rock out, bro. If you got it, rock out. What you eat don't make me shit. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to get in my comments trying to big willy me. You not, first of all, look around me. You not big willy and me. I've been doing this damn near 30. I can buy anything I want out of it. Anything. So when you get in the comments talking money, don't start that, bro. Keep that to yourself. Be a real man. Be a professional, and don't talk that in my comments. And going forward, man, we chunking deuces to everybody in my comments that talk like that. Don't even comment on their comment, but I'm leaving it up so everybody can see who the assholes are. I'm leaving it up because we gonna know who the haters are. If you don't like what I'm talking about, you get in the comments talking that slick, we gonna leave it up there so everybody know who slick talking. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the business is, man. We're gonna expose you clowns just for what you are. You're a clown. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asked you how much money you had, motherfucker. I was just simply saying, for that price, you could buy this. And I simply said, for me, for it being an MPC that do the exact same thing as the last one, it's high because it's high. That's high. I could do a whole lot with $2,500, $2,600. Whole lot. I could put a bunch of equipment in my studio for that. But later for you. Later for you, we're gonna leave you right where you are, man. And that's just what that is, man. So, we want to get to this whole thing, man, of who my channel is for, man. My channel is for the guy that's starting out in production and he trying to figure out what direction to go as far as music production and how to get his music going, how to get it sounding good. Sounding good. I'm gonna say it again. Sounding good. You know what I'm saying? And ready to push out to a mass audience, right? That's who my channel is for. My channel is not for you guys that's talking about how much money you got. It's not for you guys that don't know the difference between a 4,000 and a 5,000, but think you know everything. It's not for you. See, when you click on this video, you can click right off. If you think you know everything, you can click off, bro. Because that ain't what we doing over here, because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning, and I pride myself on still learning. I'm going to learn to the day I die. Matter of fact, they say when you stop learning, you dead. And most of you cats dead mentally, man, because you don't want to learn unless you think you know everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's who my channel is for, man. My channel is for the guys who's getting in the game, man, that's really serious about it. They might be hobbyists, but they want to turn it to a professional level as far as production or whatever, and that's who it's for, man. It's to take guys to the next level. I'm all about the next level, man. It's like you play a video game for to stay on the same level. Nah, you play it to win, and that's what we looking for, man. We looking for people who playing it to win, man. Playing to win. Another thing, man, these companies don't care about you. So I don't ever want you to think these companies care about you, right? If these companies send you some product or have you buy some product and they reimburse you for it so that you can do something on your channel, they don't care about you. What they want those spins. They want those numbers. They want that free marketing. These companies don't care, man. They don't really care about the quality of the product they putting out unless we say something. They don't care. They don't have integrity like that. They look at one thing. It's called a bottom line. In business, it's called a bottom line. But don't let these companies trick you, man. They're not giving you nothing. They're not giving you nothing fresh, man. So if they ain't not giving us nothing fresh, man, for what we do, we need to sidestep them, man. We need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to just sidestep them and go on to the company that's going to do what we need them to do. And that's just what that is, man. So at the end of the day, man, I just feel like we need to be wiser with our money because we got a lot of money. Most of us producers got disposable income to buy equipment and stuff. So don't just waste your money. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not condemning nobody for having it, but don't waste your money. You know what I'm saying? They come out with new equipment every month, man. So that is what that is. I like to say this, man. I'm back on my bush. Right, when I started this channel, I said when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give away some studio equipment. Right now, we at about 837 subscribers, something like that. I'm back on my bush, man. At 1,000 subscribers, we gonna give away some studio equipment to somebody who's starting up and need that jump start. We gonna figure out, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but we gonna figure out how we gonna get it to the right person. And once I hit 1,000, man, I think by the time I hit 1,000, I'm gonna have it figured out how I wanna do it. I got a couple ideas of what I wanna do as far as the giveaway. Initially, I said it'll be something out of this studio. I still stand by that, but it just depends on when it happened, how it transpires, if I want to go out and just make a brand new purchase for somebody, man. So it's just gonna depend, right? So 1,000 subscribers, man, we gonna do a giveaway, you know what I'm saying, to somebody who really need it. Not only somebody who really need it, somebody who want it. Somebody who really who's passionate about their music career, somebody who's trying to move forward, right? I want to give something to somebody, man, because a lot of times ain't nobody gave me shit. You know what I'm saying? I hustle for everything that I got, man, and that's just it in a nutshell, man. I just wanted to talk about a few things, man. Don't want the video to be too long, and I will be back on the channel starting to do tips and tricks, man, in Machine, Logic, Traction, Pro Tools, Serato Studio, just whatever I'm working in at the time. I'll be doing tips and tricks, man. You know how my tips and tricks videos are. They pretty much cut and dry. I don't be getting all down into the dirt with it because I really want y'all to get into it and do it yourself, and I say that in most of the videos. Man, so we're gonna get back to the tips and tricks videos. We're gonna start going live, and that's it, man. I just wanted to talk for a minute, give it to you guys, man, and ultimately, man, just let you guys know that I'm looking. I'm definitely looking, man. I see the feedback. I see everybody, you know, starting to kind of communicate different, and I'm loving it, man. So, like always, man, don't just be a producer, be productive, get in the studio, be working on something. I don't care what you working on, but if you in that studio, be working on something that's making you better every time, making you better than the last time. And like always, peace.